DC album review number 49. It's gonna be a great album review we're gonna do right here. It's gonna be a dope one, man. But first off, I wanna say rest in peace to the late great Terry Funk, man. Terry Funk. And to Bray Wyatt, man. I'm a big wrestling fan, man. So, man, when I was informed that by my brother that the legendary Terry Funk passed away yesterday, man. One, the only brothers, Terry Funk and Dory Funk, to hold the NWA World Heavyweight title, and then his contributions that he did to ECW and hardcore professional wrestling, man. I think he held the ECW title too, man. His battles against Ric Flair in the NWA and Hogan in the early 80s, man, in the WWF, dude. It don't get no better than that, dude. It don't get, and Bray Wyatt, man. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. I think he was like a three-time champion, the son of Mike Rotunda. I remember seeing him in NXT, or was it NXT, and part of the his characters that he would play, man, reminded me almost of like Jake the Snake Roberts, dude. Bray Wyatt, dude. That's how great he was at the wrestling family that he comes from, dude. With the Wyndhams and all the Mike Rotunda being his dad, dude. He had that wrestling agility from Michigan State, the great wrestling ability, and also he had the charisma and the tenacity and the mic skills to do an interview and to cut promos and to get into character, dude, with the different characters that he played. Man, definitely a great loss to the world of professional wrestling with those two great legends, man. And Bray Wyatt holding the WWE Championship how many times? Headlining WrestleMania how many times, dude? The new generation lost a great one today, man. May he rest in peace, Mr. Bray Wyatt, man. And condolences out to the family of Bray Wyatt and also to the late great Terry Funk, man. I could go on, man, because I love professional wrestling. But this is DC Duran motherfucking Customz album review. Album review number 49. One away from 50, and 50 is going to be a album. A double album, man, 50. But we're on 49, and this is leading up to the 49. And hip hop being in its 50th anniversary this year, dude. We're hitting the 50 mark on DC Duran motherfucking Customz album review, man. It all falls in synchronicity, man, in sync, dude. It all falls in sync. We're at DC album review number 49. We have to go live every once in a while. And if anybody wants to do before I jump into the interviews, man. If anybody wants to do an interview, I'm gonna be putting the link to my email down below so we could set up a Zoom interview, man, and I'll send the link and we'll do a show like that. You know what I'm saying? We'll do some interviews like that, but this is gonna be a great motherfucking album for me. I hold this album in high regards, man. I know this artist is doing a little bit of a comeback, man, with the Cold Defendants, a little punk rock group. Check it out, man. I'm not gonna say the artist's name right now in the album that we're reviewing. It's DC Duran motherfucking Customz album motherfucking review number 49. 444 as I say that on the clock right now, man. 444 Duran motherfucking Customz. You know what I'm saying? DC album review number 49. It's gonna be an epic one. We're one away from 50. Hip hop's in its 50th anniversary this year. DC Duran, because it's 50th album review, man. I think we got like 24 of the single reviews, and the next single review is gonna be we're gonna just start progressing, man. We're like 24, 25 into the single reviews. That's 74, about 20 with the interviews, man. And then you're chilling with, man. That's over 100 motherfucking shows. Nobody out there works harder than Duran motherfucking Customs, dude. No motherfucking body out there works harder than Duran Customs, dude. Doing the beats that you see, editing the shit and everything, man. With the interviews going out there, and I'm getting the interviews and everything, man. DC Duran motherfucking Customs. But before we get started, man, I hope you had a great day, man. I hope you had a great week, man. And I hope what I share with you raises your frequency, man, raises your vibration, and puts you on a whole nother level of thinking, Jack. I hope everybody out there, man, strives and has a great week and it gets better. And I hope you all stay safe with your family and friends, man, and keep your health up, man. You know, everybody out there, man, I wish you guys the best, man. Sky's the limit for everybody out there. And if you want to, and if you haven't yet, man, don't forget to get yourself a cup, man, a Duran Customs cup. A Duran Customs cup and a shirt, couple shirts, man. I still have some custom wrestling figure shirts of Duran Customs and some Duran Customs with the radio and all that, some exclusive stuff. And I'm gonna have more coming in, man, more merch coming in, and I'll put the links down below. I'll put the links down below. I wanted to have, man, some of my wrestling belts back there, man, in honor of Terry Funk and fucking Bray Wyatt, dude. But I tried looking for them, man, and I'm like, fuck, dude, because I have the NWA belt and everything, man. So, and the old school Winged Eagle belt. I gotta look for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man, dude? Fuck. I need to rent a storage room. That's what I fucking did, dude. But it's DC, man. Duran motherfucking Customs, dude. Album review number 49, man. This album, we're 7 minutes and 8 minutes, going on 8 minutes, man. Well, no further ado, the album that we're gonna review, man. This album, I feel, was important to hip hop, man. And this artist, if this artist didn't have the fate that he had, the landscape for me, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna say that I think I said it before in an interview, man, with Soren Baker, man. I don't think the landscape of West Coast hip hop, West Coast, would have been the same. I don't think you would have seen that the artists that are out there now that are iconic reach that level, man. Because I think this guy, his sheer talent, man, and his charisma and his wordplay and his energy, dude, and the way that he would, with his breath control on the flows and everything, dude, and his penmanship of penning down the rhymes. I don't think nobody would have been able to touch him for a few years, man. And if that first album was that iconic, dude, what would have came after that? What would have came after that? What else would he have done, dude? You know, I know he dropped a couple after, but it wasn't the same what happened. I'm talking about the DOC, man. The Doc. No one could do it better, dude. That album for me was iconic. Album review number 49, the DOC, man. The DOC, no one could do it better, man. Is the debut studio album by the DOC released on August 1st. Dude, we're in August, dude. What the fuck, dude? 1989 by Ruthless Records and Atlantic Records. It reached number one on the U.S. top R&B hip hop albums chart for 2 weeks while peaking in the top 20 of the Billboard 200 charts. The album was certified gold by the RIAA 3 months after it was released, and platinum on April 21st, 1994, dude. But back then, dude, back then, I want to say, dude, that those numbers, if you had went gold, that was almost like going platinum back then. You didn't have no streaming on it. They had to actually go out and buy the fucking record, man. They had to go out and actually buy the fucking cassette tape, buy the CD, dude. You know, it was different back then. So that and debuting at number one, dude, for an artist that you've never heard before, dude, coming out of Dallas, dude, and him just he had records before like "Drink It Up, Baby," I believe, on NWA and the Posse, and a couple of other ones, I believe, leading up to that, and of course helping write Easy E rhymes and some of the NWA rhymes. But I think this one either came out after NWA Straight Outta Compton, I believe. Yes. But dude, this guy, dude, no one could do. We're gonna get it. Let's read the tracks of this, dude, because I remember the mind blowing remix. Dude, they had a little bit of the Buffalo Kid. This is it, y'all. I gotta get that on vinyl, dude. I gotta get this record on vinyl. We have it on CD, man, but I was trying to look for it, man. But man, we got so many fucking CDs, dude. That shit, dude. I was out there with fucking hot like fuck, dude. I was like, but I definitely gotta. I don't have it on vinyl. I gotta cop this motherfucker on vinyl, and I'm telling you, out there, the mind blowing remix, dude. This is it, y'all. That is the shit, dude. Number one, it's funky enough. Funky, dude. That was the dude. Let me tell you the story. Let me read through this, and I'm gonna tell you a story about the cassette tape that I copped from the DOC of the DOC from one of my friends. But let me read the track. Number two, mind blowing, dude. That fucking first two, always the first two of this album, and then the second half, the other two, which was the Doc and the Doctor. No one could do it, but no one could do it better, dude. Man, the production on this fucking album by Dr. Dre was fucking brilliant, dude. Remember, dude, the producer has to bring out the best in his artist, dude. And he did. He matched the production to this guy's ability on the mic, and it didn't let down, dude. It didn't let nobody down, dude. The production, the choice of the beats, the choice of the wordplay and the flows that went to each sound matched it. And remember, it wasn't he hardly didn't cuss. I believe just on the I want to say Whirlwind Pyramid, one of these ones he cussed a little bit. I remember hearing it like commercials. Man, I love that. We gotta bring back the commercial. That's why I love the old school tracks, man. That had to have like commercials and skits on it. Let the bass go. Boom, 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 boom. Drop it. Boom, 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 boom. You've been denied. Oh, dude, that's a fucking dope album, man. Beautiful but deadly. The doc and the doctor. No one could do it better. Whirlwind Pyramid. Whirlwind Pyramid, dude. This guy was just on another fucking level, dude. Another level, dude. Commercial number two featuring MC. Then the formula, dude. It's like he's creating the fucking DOC, the fucking perfect fucking MC, Dr. Dre portrait of a mask. That was, and then you got the graph now, dude. I'm gonna give this motherfucker right here a a 6 pack of beer right here, man. This is a perfect fucking album. And like the way I said, man, if this guy didn't get injured, if this guy didn't get injured in that car crash, dude, if he didn't get injured on that car crash, dude, the landscape of hip hop wouldn't have been the same, dude. I don't think, in my opinion, dude, in my opinion, and it's nobody would have compared to him, dude. You know, lyrically, man, and with the breath control and the aggressiveness and the flow and the confidence that he had behind the mic, dude. And I'm glad to see him doing stuff with the co-defendants, dude. Check it out. This is a punk rock group. Look it up right now on eBay. I mean eBay on YouTube. It's with featuring it's a co-defendants featuring the DLC. I believe like two mixes in the video too, and man, it's a cool, pretty fucking cool video, man. Check it out, man. I forgot the name of it, but it's a dope fucking track. The whole defense are pretty fucking dope, man. I barely heard them recently, but their flows are fucking tight as fuck, or almost remind me of like insane clown posse, aggressive type fucking type flows, man. Like great shit, man. Then the fucking DLC still got it, man, with the rhyming, dude. Like, but like I was saying, man, when I had this was back in the seventh grade, dude. I remember my friend Little Ray. We used to call him Little Ray, youngster, and when we went to Holland, and he told me he was selling all his CDs. I said, "Shit, I'll buy them, dude." And one of those tapes that he sold me a bunch of his tapes, man. I don't want to say the reason why he was selling the tapes, man. You know, I guess because what he was getting into, man, he was listening to nothing but oldies. So, but I said, hell yeah, man, I'll buy those tapes, man. I remember it was Bismarcky, it was like Tone Low, a bunch of them, man. And one of them was the DOC, man. No one could do it better. And fuck, it was fucking dope, man. Classic fucking shit, man. DC Duran motherfucking Customs, man. Album review live. Number 49, dude, and 50 is not gonna disappoint you guys, man. You gotta stick around, but every once in a while I gotta go live. And like the way I said, anybody wants to join in on a interview, I'll put my email down below. Or if they want to join in on an album review, we could do an album review. If anybody out there wants to do an album review, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Hit me up on my email. I'm not on social media right now for a while now, for about 6 months, and I'm trying to hold off for a year, man. A year off of the social media, so you could only find me right here, man, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube. So peace, love, and light, man. DC Duran motherfucking Customs album review number 49, dude. The DOC. No one could do it better, and no one could do it better, man. That's a perfect 6-pack of beer right there. Peace, love, and light. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.